Hi, once again, I'm back, Kaushik Chatterjee. In this video, again, we are going to discuss a very interesting topic, and this is all about what will be your eligibility for your loan. Right? Last couple of videos we have discussed in a series like all about the home loan, all about even other parameters, what are the things even you have to be ready, you have to take care, all those things. But this is a generic understanding like whenever even somebody is looking for a loan, the first question it will come to their mind like what exactly the amount I'm going to get from the bank. So let me tell you, there are four steps, not even a single step. There will be four steps which is going to be decided like what exactly amount you are going to take or you are going to get from the bank. So if you know how to calculate this, it's a very simple calculation. I'll tell you a simple method so that you will understand before you apply for any kind of loan, you have in your mind like what exactly I'm going to take. If you have certain commitments, so you can understand out of that commitment what exactly you're going to get from the bank, and remaining part definitely you have to prepare from your end, or let's say you have to do from your own contributions. So whatever the things, finally you have a clarity in the mind like this I'm going to get from the bank and this I need to arrange from my end, or let's say certain parameter even I need to even take care of my own commitment or whatever budget, even whatever the things even I'm looking, so everything I have to tune it as per even what exactly will be my eligibility. Right, so let me start with this, the first step. So first step is very simple. Whatever your income, whatever, even whatever way, it might be a salaried, it might be even a business, it might be even any kind of other even self employability, whatever it is. So all this discussion I have already done even my last even uh, videos. You can go back and you can check out the salaried profile, the self-employed profile, right? So you will get a better idea like what exactly it denotes and what exactly salaried profile, what exactly the self-employed profile, right? So what is my basic income? On this, whatever my income it is coming, based on that I have some basic expense. Just last video only I have already explained. So what exactly my basic expense? So basic expense definitely it will be all about my regular expense. You can go back and you can watch once again if you want to know more about on the basic expense or basic obligation. So definitely you can go back and you can check it out. But ideally it is all your regular expense, includes your own even foods, even the foods, even the clothes, even the shelter, the basic expense. There are some other expense also like your utility, like your other things. So altogether this is all your basic expense which comes under your basic obligation. Must and should you have to fulfill this commitment, right? So let's say how to calculate on the same. So let's say somebody is getting, let's say an example, you know your own income and you know your own expense, right? So let's say whatever my expense, divide by my income and multiply with 100, and that will be your percentage of basic expense, what exactly you're going to spend even towards your income. So let's say I'm just giving a simple example. Let's say somebody is earning on an Indian currency, let's say 50,000, and let's say somebody is expense towards whatever the basic commitment, as I told you, the basic obligation, whatever I told you. So let's say 25,000. So 25,000 divided by 50,000 multiply with 100. So how much it is coming? It is coming all about your 50%. That means out of my income 50% is going for my basic expense. So I have a clarity now. If it is coming in your case, if you are doing the calculation, if it is coming up to 50, you are safe. But if it is coming beyond 50, you have to reduce your expense, so that you know how you have to do this, so that your own calculation you can do this, right? Now second is, based on your this income, bank is going to decide, there is a parameter and this is called all about your banking obligation. So let's say if I tell you today, let's say somebody's income is up to 50,000, even today somebody's income is 50 to 70,000. Today let's say somebody's income is more than even 70,000. So bank has their own parameter. In banking terminology, we call it a banking event FOIR, fixed obligation to your income ratio. So fixed obligation to income ratio, that also we have discussed last even couple of last videos. So you can go and you can watch on the FOIR part also, and you will understand what exactly the fixed obligation to income ratio, and then you can come back and you can watch again. So this is my banking FOIR. So each and every bank, they have their own slab. So on an average, I'm just telling you, so up to 50,000 one slab, 50 to 70 and 70 plus. And how this slab, let's say up to 50,000 it would be, let's say your 50%, 50 to 70,000 it would be, let's say your 60,000, 70 plus it will be, let's say your 70%. Means what do you mean by this banking FOIR? So my income, let's say, is 50,000. Out of that 50,000 of 50%, I will be eligible to pay a bank EMI. That is my only limit. Again, if I look out even 50 to 70, whatever my income, exact income, on that 60% I can pay towards a bank EMI. 70 plus, again towards that 70% of that I can pay a bank EMI. So this is a simple basic understanding, and it's all about the banking FOIR. And this is the second step. Bank is going to decide on these parameters. So my income is done, basic expense is done, percentage also done. Bank also will be decided like what exactly this income, and based on that one, what exactly the percentage that person can pay even as a EMI, even what is the capability even this person to pay the EMI, right? That is also done with my banking FOIR. Now the third part, if I have, let's say, any kind of existing obligation, so that again you can go back to my last video and then you can watch. That is all about your financial obligation, which let's say you have to pay more than even 12 months. The obligation what exactly I'm talking over here, that is all your more than even 12 months. So let's say I'm just giving an example. On the same calculation, if I look out, so 25,000 is my capability to pay a bank EMI on my income of 50,000. Now let's say I have an existing, let's say 5,000, some commitment, some financial obligation, like what I need to pay even more than 12 months. So what I need to do actually, 25,000 minus 5,000. So what is the last amount? What is the final amount? It is all about your 20,000. Right. So this is your third step. Now come back to the final step, and here your eligibility will come. So 20,000 is left out, that is your capability to pay the bank EMI. Now with that final amount you have to divide, and that is each and every bank they have a rate card based on their rate of interest. Each and every bank they have their own rate card, and that rate card again depends on the gender. So male, definitely it will be a little bit high rate card, and definitely female it will be a little bit even less rate card. And then again depends on the age. The age more, the rate card will be more. The age less, the rate card will be less. Now, so that rate card based on what? Rate card based on your percentage of this rate of interest, that will be per lakh. So let's say I'm just taking an example. Let's say in XYZ bank, let's say there is a rate of interest of 8.50. I'm just taking an example, a simple example. Now let's say on as a male, and let's say on my age, let's say per lakh EMI should be 850 rupees. This is an example. So what is my amount actually it is spending? The final amount, it is 20,000. Now if I divide this 20,000 by how much? By this 850 rupees, 850 rupees. So 20,000 divided by 850 rupees. If you calculate, I think it's a very simple calculation. The result will come 23.52. Right? Now how you need to read out this? 23.52 is exactly your 23 lakhs 52,000, and that is your exact limit. Up to that limit only you can take the loan or you can apply for the loan, and bank also will give you the eligibility up to this 23 lakh 52,000. Right? So if now let's say somebody needs even more, somebody will be thinking, no, I need even 25 lakhs, I need even, let's say, more than that. So there are again two options. I can say even three options. What are those? Already I have discussed in my again previous videos. If you go and if you can check it out, there is also even something called your co-applicant. That income, that is also there, especially for home loan. Somebody is looking for a home loan. Then again we have other income. That is why I already have discussed. So you can go back and you can check it out those videos. And the third option over here is all about your the current whatever obligation you have, you are more than 12 months, as I rightly said. If you can square up this obligation, so what will happen? In spite of 20,000, now your eligibility, as I told you in the example, it will be a 5,000 existing, which is more than 12 months. So now if you want to square up, so what will happen? Your amount now it is 25,000. So now you have to divide 25,000 divided by 850 on a same calculation, same way if I calculate. So how much result will come? It is around 29 lakhs. And that is a miracle. So it is very simple. If you want to get even more, even apart from those co-applicant addition, apart from your other income, that already I have discussed, so you can go back and you can check it out, especially for home loan buyers. I mean home buyers, even somebody is applying for a home loan. Those two are very important. But let's say for other kind of loan, any somebody is looking for more than even 25 lakhs, whatever we have discussed, even 23.52, whatever result we got, more than that, 25, 26, 27, 28, you have the eligibility now up to 29 lakhs. How? You have to square up this 5,000, what exactly you have the existing commitment, that you need to square it up. Right? So I hope this is a very simple calculation, a simple method I told you. Before you apply, before you talk to any kind of banker, you know what will be your eligibility. You can do your own calculation. And then you can bargain with the bank, and banker also will be surprised. Oh, this customer even knows everything. The person even knows even everything. And that is the beauty of what I'm going to share over here. Like all my 18 years experience, whatever even I have gathered and everything, I'm just, all the case studies when I'm just sharing over here. So it is definitely is going to be help out for you. I'm the happiest person. Always I say, you're always welcome even in my chat box. You're always welcome in my mailbox. So any question more than further, any kind of questions, so definitely you're always welcome, and I'll be always there to help you out to the extent even based on my experience. Not here to promote any kind of service, any kind of product. With all my soul experience, when I'm just going to share all the solution over here. Thanks for watching.